So this is Gamma Rack Pr-40, and just wanted to make a quick review before I sell it. I had this for 10 to 11 months. Okay, so these are the Jacobs. So yes, uh, this is a DIY. It didn't had any padding. Okay, so I used these mats. I cut this mat and attached it and wrapped it with badminton hand grips. You can see it clearly in this video. This is badminton hand grips, and this is the mat. I did this so that it protects the knurling of the bar. Yeah, otherwise it is pure steel. The like, this spot. Yeah, and I welded this. And the manufacturer actually only gave the cup holder till here, like here, and from here to here I had to weld another additional piece because because I wanted some stability, and obviously didn't work here. And the same thing here, it only came till here, the steel piece or the young one, and I welded a small piece because I because when I tried to rack the bar, it wouldn't it would surpass and touch the rack, not the Jacob. So that is a very bad design, so I had to put another steel piece. You can see from here to here, from here to here I had to put it same thing as this. Okay, so the other way, and these are the safety boxes, and these are just pretty much very bad. I asked him a UHMW lining, and this is what I got. See this. See this. I could have pasted, cut that, and pasted, and could have done a better job than this. See, this is the job I done. This is the job manufacturer has done. Look at the quality. Obviously, I could have done a better job, right? And these are the holes, and these aren't actually a laser cut. These are obviously cut manually, and these aren't very good. These aren't not all the holes are aligned. Not all the holes are aligned. For example, I'll give you an example. Yeah, yeah, see. For example, there is a hole here, right? My finger will come over the end, like you can see. And there's a second hole. Whoa, whoa, magic, right? uh, that happens. And this is a nightmare to use the Jacobs as well. For example, if I use them here, see, it doesn't fit. Not the width of the uprights aren't same. For example, it's different here and it's different here. They are not exactly, straight and have the same angling and the width. There is a bad uh, width going on. It's not uniform. It's not uniform. That's what I wanted to say. See, if it doesn't go here very good, but it will go over here very easily. See, it goes over here very easily, but it doesn't go over here easily. And you know what I do? When I have to bench press, I keep them here, and I have to use this. That's how I fix my Jacobs over there. And how exactly else do I remove? Exactly this. This is how I have to remove. This is the quality of the uprights and the Jacobs fixture. doesn't fix in the position very good because it's not uniform. And as you can see, this is the pulley. This is the pulley, and the pulley, I haven't have much complaints because it's obviously cheap price. It's not cheap price, it's low in price. I mean cheap in the sense it is not the best for the price, that's what I meant. It's just low quality, so I didn't expect much for the price that I'm paying for the pulley. So it isn't smooth, okay, it isn't smooth. I don't know how it is getting conveyed on the video, but it isn't smooth. It isn't smooth. I mean, there's a lot of friction, and this part actually adds up a lot of weight. And these are the plastic ones. These are great quality actually. I actually tried searching in the market for better ones, but I couldn't find in my town. But these aren't great actually. These bearings aren't great. These pulley wheels are not great. I mean, for the price, okay. I mean, the whole rack costed me 32,000, but I would say the rack is very overpriced. For the pulley system, maybe it's not worth it, but I wouldn't say the rack on a whole, it's not worth it. 32,000 for the rack isn't worth it. So this is the upper pulley. This is the lower pulley. The quality of the iron used isn't great also. Like you can see here, when I try to fix the pulley, it caused an indent. Like you can see, I don't know if it's getting conveyed in, you can see a dent, right? It happened because I was tightening the pulley system and it made a dent in the so this is a vernier calipers. So usually a good rack has a hole spacing, you know, from center to center. It would have a spacing of around 2 inch. Let's just check how much it has. Look, 3.67 inches, almost 2.67 inches, 3.7 inches of center to center. This is a very bad rack, because not because of the quality of the steel, not because of the quality of the pulley, but because of the spacing here. The hole to hole spacing is very far, very safe. And yeah, the manufacturer also sold me this rack as 2.5 into 2.5 inches, but it isn't. It's 2.31 inch. Let's check. See, it's 2.3. See, on my point here, you can see it increased in size here, right? So it decreases here, 2.34. So it isn't uniform. Let me just show you the grade of the iron. I have to climb. Pardon me. Okay. Let's put it. Okay, it's 0. It's 0.08 inch to be exact. And that's like how much? 14 gauge? 14 gauge iron, I guess. And let's just also see one of the accessories that is given by let me turn on the flash, I will show you. Yes, you can see how unpolished the work is. I would never use this because this would actually damage my barbell. It is a landmine attachment. I never used it. It's because very bad in quality, so I never used it. So that is the whole rack review. I'll show. Yeah. So even it's after almost half an year, the gum is coming off. I mean, that's fine because it has its taste, but the overall the quality of the rack isn't that good. I wouldn't suggest someone this rack. If you ask me, I bought this around 32,000 including the accessory, but I wouldn't even buy this for 15,000 if you ask me. This is my review and this is my opinion of my experience of using this rack. So even the purchase experience is very bad. I got this rack after 2 months, after even contacting the bank and doing a credit card reversal, and only after that the seller actually shipped me the rack. Before that the shipper never bothered about sending me the rack. Only after bank interference the seller only shipped me the rack, and the credit card reversal inquiry ruled in his favor because he finally shipped the rack. So that is my review.